Dog work don't lie. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Hustle. We back. So we are working on some audio and visual equipment. My boy Chill, you know how it is dealing with black people. There's no telling when it's gonna happen, so I'm probably gonna have to do it myself. Shout out to Chill. Chill! But we're gonna talk to y'all about insurance, man. I'm gonna make it quick as possible. I know it's Sunday. I'm gonna start getting everything on the schedule, get you guys set up and everything. But let's talk about insurance. So, there isn't any reason for anybody to not have life insurance at all. GoFundMe isn't life insurance. Selling fried catfish sandwiches, even though it tastes good as hell, isn't life insurance. So I know the first thing people say is, well, everybody can't afford it. I call bullshit. So the iPhone that I'm recording on, I'm sure you all have iPhones, Samsung, Galaxies, whatever your choice is. I'm sure you have insurance on it. And that, I think is Assyrian or some shit like that, about $15 a month, right? The car you drive, whether it's a piece of shit or something you really can't afford but you're trying to stunt for people, you got insurance on that thing. So everybody has insurance on something that's replaceable except themselves. So the only thing in life guaranteed is that you're gonna die. So why wouldn't you insure yourself to take care of your family? That shit is selfish. If you Google right now and look anywhere on the internet, term life insurance for 20 years, probably about $250,000 to run you about $15 a month. That's easy math. Your cell phone insurance costs more than what it would cost for you to insure your life. And what happens when the new phone come out? You go get another one anyway, so you just keep making the insurance company rich. There isn't any excuse for life insurance. So that's part of the problem that we have in the black community with generational wealth. Another thing too we do is we get life insurance for the ones that do, but then they have $150,000 worth of bills and only a $200,000 policy, and then you got to pay that $150 off. Stop it. Life insurance isn't wealth. It's there to take care of your family in the untimely death of you, obviously. But you shouldn't live off life insurance alone to leave your legacy. Because if you are, you're wrong there too. You should have some money in the bank, and you should have some life insurance during your working years, and they all should come together. So, perfect example, me, I'm in the military. I have $400,000 life insurance through the military. So when I retire in about 12 years, I'm not going to buy another life insurance policy, because from here to there, point A to point B, I plan on having about 400,000 to 500,000 in the bank, maybe $1 million. I'm going to be a millionaire soon, but that's the plan. So at that point, I don't need life insurance. I got 500,000 in the bank. What do I need life insurance for? So you have to think of it in that way. So be smart. There's so many people, young, old, in between. We don't know when our number's going to get called. We really don't. So why be, I would say, irresponsible? Everybody should have life insurance. Everybody should have life insurance. Black people. When auntie, uncle, and them crying on the front row, and your son crying on the front row at your funeral, they're crying because they miss you. They crying like, damn, man, how we going to pay for all this shit? So what happens? This is where the generational wealth, this is where black people continue to struggle as a whole for a living, is because what? Uncle and them raise some money, probably take some money off a credit card, probably take out a loan to bury you, and then they have to pay that loan back while they're still trying to do already what they've been doing, which is probably living check to check. So you're putting everybody in a bad predicament where you can just leave them with some money, at least leave enough money to bury you and your bills paid. If you don't want to make nobody, $1,000 there or $10,000 there when you pass away, teach his own. At least bury yourself and pay your bills. So just let's think about that. Let's start there. So like I said, my goal with this channel is to reach the unreachable, give hope to the hopeless, and then just maybe educate some who just don't know. Get life insurance. Get it. But don't use that as your only wealth building or your only legacy that you want to leave. I mean, yeah, you want to have a life insurance policy during the time that you're working. Like I said, the event of a timely death. But work on building up your money to where you really don't need it. It's just extra. Like I said, you put in most car insurance is about $100, $200 a month. If that car get wrecked, you're gonna go get another one. Your family gonna go with you to go get another one if you wreck the car, because you've been paying that $200 monthly payment for insurance, $150, whatever you pay. I know everybody, oh, we pay $80, whatever. I don't care. Not the point. The point is, insurance on your life could run you as little as $15 a month. This Douce, which is my shit, is $50 a bottle. This cigar that I don't even smoke cigars like that, I just feel like a millionaire when I smoke them, was $20. So I could pay one cigar a month, whatever your vice is, whether you drink Bud Lights, smoke weed, whatever you do, if you could put $15 to the side to put some life insurance on yourself. Insure yourselves, take care of your family. That's all I ask. That starts the trend. I've seen people go in debt trying to bury someone. Me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an asshole, man. If it's up to me and I gotta go in debt to bury you because you something you didn't do while you were here, and I knew how you lived while you was here, close family or not, shit, you gonna put me in a situation that I don't want to be in because I'm not going into my accounts to do any of this and that to do something that you could have done while you was here. So while you're here, take care of yourself and take care of your family. And then, like I always say, I always want to end it with a knowledgeable facts and not just my opinion because I am a strong opinionated person, but I base it all off facts. Look at the different life insurances. So whole life insurance is a scam to an extent. To an extent. So I even talked with my mother, love her to death. She said, hey, she was always told home life insurance, a whole life insurance, and this, that, and the third. She said, so you can borrow money against your insurance policy. So here's the problem, like I said, in the black community, because I know, I'm not saying that other races don't think like that, but I ain't talking to them, I'm talking to y'all. When we talk about an insurance policy, and I can borrow money from my insurance policy. So I just said that shit out loud and I felt dumb saying it. I need to borrow money from my life insurance policy. What sense does that make? The problem is, first, we got to stop borrowing shit. We got to start sacking our paper. We got to start saving our money. We got to start living life on our terms. So if that means you can't hit the club every weekend or you can't buy the newest shit that you see the entertainers wear, so be it. Stack your paper, man. Because at the end of the day, nobody care about none of that shit. Your junior, if you was to get in the car wreck today, knock on wood, he don't give a damn about those red bottoms that you couldn't afford to pay for in the closet. That nigga need to finish school, maybe go to college, maybe pay the bills you left, get his life started. So stop doing your people an injustice, man. Whole life insurance is not a savings plan. It's not an investment. If you want to invest money, holler at an investor specialist and invest your money. Don't invest it in the life insurance policy or count on that. Term life insurance, 10, 20, 30 years, whatever you need. I would say about 30 years, so that's normally what it takes for everybody to go through that phase of fucking up the money, learning how to save money and trying to set themselves up for retirement, and build your wealth. We're not supposed to live check to check forever and then die and leave an insurance policy for somebody to come up off of. That's bullshit, really. Whole life insurance, basically what it is, make a long story short, is in between these timelines, it's a cash value on it. So if you needed the money, you can get it back. Or they have like a term, like if you live to see 50, you can get that money back. So it'd be like a $20,000 money back coming back to you. But if you die at 49 and 333 days, your family not getting no $20,000 check. Stop it. Stop it. Do your research, man. Everybody always in this research world. A good value resource is YouTube Dave Ramsey insurance policies, or hear him talk about insurances, and he'll spit that knowledge to you. So I don't copyright nothing. I watch a lot of people. I get a lot of knowledge from different areas and learn, read books. So check out Dave Ramsey insurance policy. Check out anybody. He'll tell you exactly what I'm trying to say in his own words, so I don't copyright anything. But get your life insurance, man. Take care of your family, please. That's what I'm asking. I mean, that catfish sandwich be good as hell, but I'm gonna have to give you $20 for a $7 sandwich because I kind of feel bad that somebody left y'all in that situation where you have to do that. GoFundMe isn't life insurance. If you don't want to talk to a life insurance person, because I know it's a lot of people selling insurance, if you don't want to deal with them because you feel like they scamming you, go to Allstate. Google. Everybody use their phone for everything they want to do except the shit that's important. Stop it. Cut it. Cut it out. Shit's not cool, man. It's really not cool. So that's just my Sunday talk with you guys. We're going to get this audio and visual popping. We're going to get real professional with it. Like I said, I'm probably have to do it myself, waiting on my boy Chill. Shout out to Chill. Another one, a big shout out to my dog Slim, my Terrence. We were talking about doing this YouTube shit in like 2014. We was both in Afghanistan, and we used to talk for like 5 hours. And we spitting the knowledge to each other, but we already knowledgeable. We got to reach back. He got to reach back to his community in Charleston. I'm reaching back to all my niggas in Florence, North Florence, West Florence, wherever you from. I want this shit to go global because I want to let y'all know, like, hey, this is how it can be and this is how it should be. And we got to stop living off the status quo. You know, you got to stop living like, well, it was this way before me, so it's going to be this way after me. So let me live while I'm here. You know, you got a dash and a dash. And what you do between that dash is what matters. So if you do everything that was done before you because you've seen it, that doesn't necessarily mean it was right. That doesn't necessarily mean it was wrong either. But don't get caught up in the this how it was. Blaze your own trail. I use that word a lot. Blaze your own trail. Leave your own legacy. I'm not trying to live like how my dad lived. You know, I'm trying to live how Graham gonna live. I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live my life. But you know, my ultimate goal, and it took a while for me to, you know, get to this point, is that I want my grandkids to be straight. Because they could say, yo, my grandfather, your great-great-great-great-grandfather, he was on some shit where he got his mind right, he got his money right, and he made sure that we would never want for nothing and that we would have the knowledge we needed to succeed in this world. I don't call it ignorance. Ignorance is knowing and not doing better. A lot of people like to call black people ignorant. We're not ignorant. Some of them don't know better. Everybody doesn't have that knowledge, and they don't reach out to seek that knowledge. Now, they're ignorant because they're avoiding the knowledge that matters. That's where the ignorance comes in, because they won't pick up a book. They won't go to Kindle. They won't go to the bookstore and actually get the knowledge behind shit. They won't do that. But they're going to look at Facebook memes and say, yeah, this is how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to wear this. Man, don't let nobody set any limitations on your life. Live your life, man. So I'm out. We're going to take this show on the road next week. We're going to have my other homie who I got a lot of game from, my boy Dre Nation. You know, he the one who gave me the hustle. So look, man, that's all it is. See the shirt, you know, Instagram, dog work don't lie. Check out my dog Los. Holla at you.